Hello everyone, I'm Cyber or Visildris, depending on when you're watching this video, and today I am starting a new series called The Basic Guide to Smash Heroes. In this series, as you may have guessed, we are going to be doing a guide on every single hero in Smash Heroes. I might skip a few, depending on how long these episodes take, because some heroes are really easy to pick up. For example, I might skip Shoop because he's really easy. But we're going to start with Bulk. He is not easy. So first we should take a look at his abilities. First of all, he has a fist. Left-clicking on someone does 5 damage. And if you right-click, you throw a car. Now, generally, people throw cars straight at the opponents. Instead of throwing it straight at Eden Nerd here, what we should do is throw it at the ground, because it makes it easier to hit him. Then we have Bulk Charge, which is good for recoveries, and it's also good for setting up combos and just dealing damage in general. And then you see the XP bar is at 100 right now. Whenever it gets above 70, landing on the ground from a decent altitude will cause a shockwave of some sort that deals 8 damage and decent knockback. If you just jump, it doesn't do anything, but if you double jump, it does things. So the best ways to use this ability is Bulk Charge and Bulk Slam into someone, so that you hit both abilities. Now what you can do, and then throw your car at them. Smash is a lot like the Bulk Slam, except you go really high up. Now what you can do is combo this with double jumps, cars, and bulk charges. Instead of just going straight down to wherever you were above, you can actually control where you're going with both your bulk charge and your double jumps. It's quite a fun character to play. Now, how much damage does each attack do? Just left click does 5 damage. Hitting someone with a car, 8 damage. Bulk Slam, 4 damage. Bulk Charge, 7 damage. And we need to wait for my ult. While we're waiting, car has a 6-second cooldown. Charge has a 6-second cooldown. And Slam varies because of how much energy you have. And now Bulk Smash, well, it does 8 damage, I think. It might do 12 though. Grenchi is one of the best bulks currently playing. So, after I get destroyed by Eden Nerd here, I'll take a look at one of Grenchi's videos where he explains how to play bulk.
Not true at all. No.
Now, before I start playing some of this video, I want to mention that I have put the link to this video in the description, and I highly recommend watching it, because I'm not going to put an entire nearly 20-minute video into one guide. So I highly recommend checking out Grenchi's video, because watching the entire video will be more useful than watching just some of it. I've cut it down to just the stuff where he talks about more or less how to play bulk.
Just like with Pug, I feel Bulk is a really unique character because its kit is just very well made to a point where people can use it in such diverse ways, and I feel like Bulk you can play passive where you play by the edge, or you just play very hit and run. And that's where Shark specializes in. Shark's a very defensive player when it comes to playing Bulk, and it's pretty hard to kill him. Golden plays completely different than I do. Golden just goes in for any opportunity you screw up. Golden will just punish you for screwing up. And I just play brain dead aggro and it works. Probably what makes me scary up there is that I actually have like good ultimates because damage. I'm not really good on showing things off on video because I'm not I don't know. But like Bulk is just one of those characters that I feel like you can utilize the ult really well, and probably one of the most predictable ultimates in the game. However, if used correctly, it can deal 24 times 4, so I don't really want to do the mental math, but it comes close to 88. 96, my bad. Which is basically a free stock, and also, that's not including that there's this reset glitch on Bulk I'm not really aware of. But if you reset your dash, or not dash, you jump using ultimate, you can deal an additional like 24 damage if used correctly. So that's just 48 damage in one jump, so play Bulk correctly and you'll just insta-kill like 2 people. For no reason, basically. Now, I know I wasn't really mentioning how to play Bulk because, once again, Bulk's one of those characters where I can't really tell you how to play. But one thing I can suggest to people who are getting into Bulk is be passive, but, like, don't be passive. I don't want people just going in and saying, oh, it's a good idea just to use all my abilities because that's when you get punished. Like, use one ability at a time. And if you do it well, you can save your, save some of your attacks, and some of them you can just punish. I'm not really good at air cards right now. Agreed. Like, you don't want to actually use all your attacks at once, because your cooldowns are so long, and that's literally the one thing that makes Bulk C tier. It's just that his cooldowns are ginormous. 6 seconds in between like each combo makes him the slowest DPS in the game. Okay, I guess you can air card that. Bulk teammate. And that's literally the main reason why Bulk's just a low tier character. His damage values are just perfectly fine as it is, but when it just comes to how fast he can commit to those combos, it's very slow. Jesus Christ, that was a nice cluster.
Overall, I'd say the most useful tips for Bulk are to combo Bulk Charge and Bulk Slam together, aim your car at the ground next to the enemy until you get really good at aiming the car, use your double jumps during your smash, and don't use all your abilities at once. Anyway, that's it for this guide. We're gonna do General Cluck next, and make sure to check out Grenchi's video. It's really good. I said check out Grenchi's video because it's really good and you will learn a lot about Bulk even just by watching it. Watching other people that are really good at a class play that class is really good, and you will learn from just watching them. Anyway, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.